Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here come the Chargers. The offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week.
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
We can feel this crowd all the way up here in the press box, Mike. I mean, one play in, one sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
Jackson now on second down. Right at the outset, he lost the football. And the Raiders have come up with it.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
I love watching a player of any position come back after a bad game. I think it really just speaks to their mental toughness and their ability to grind, because the reality is, if you can only play well when things are going your way, you're not going to play very long in the NFL. So I am very interested to see, Mike, what sort of approach does this guy come into today's game and saying, last week is over, I'm going to remain aggressive, I'm going to put my team on my back and go out there and do whatever I have to do to get a win. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And he'll take it on in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Raiders. Touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The head coach of the Chargers, their former QB as well, Jim Harbaugh, his offense goes back to work. They're trying to hold on to the football this time. That's a fumble on the opening possession, which led to a touchdown. So they trail early as they get it back first and 10. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. From the 29, here's second down and 7. Moore going in motion. Second down, Jackson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. First and 10.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 47.
From the gun, Jackson. The catch made there by Sutton. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at their 49-yard line.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Now a 3rd and 2. Jackson up top again. Get that one out to Connor. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
First down.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
They send Sutton in motion. To the air one more time is Jackson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Raiders' 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Kittle. And he's got his first down. A pickup of 4.
5-yard gain.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And it's Cross, it's Robinson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
A gain of 10
That's 2
yards.
catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the change, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Jackson looking to throw. That's to Robinson. He's got it. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
First and goal, Chargers.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And a big collision there down near the goal line keeps him out of the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Going there, fullback trying to get it. And he barrels his way into the end zone.
Los Angeles.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chargers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Jimmy DK now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid second half to try to take home the title. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as the tackle is made at about the 38-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one caught. It's Chinwe DK. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now give on the ground, and he'll get about 5. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 4. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. A quick slant taken by Chase. And he'll take this one in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Raiders. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this coordinator, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a yard. Now, Jackson. Right back to Warren again. And he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It's the Chargers with football to begin this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. A run out of the gun. Here's Chubb. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. That one complete for Moore. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
On 2nd down, Chubb. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Once again, it's Chubb. He'll push forward here, down to about the 27. Quincy Williams in there for the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9.
The 27-yard line.
Off the play fake, Jackson. This one is caught by Robinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. In motion is Warren. Play action now. Jackson. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, L.A.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 14.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Raiders offense and Caleb Williams set to take over once more. And he's giving defenses across the league a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently 2nd in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
At the 49-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 3 yards. And a Raider 1st down.
Here's Williams. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season, and he gives his team a 1st down.
14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle, and he's into the end zone. What a response! Touchdown, Vegas.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Chargers offense. And Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. They're searching here for the tie score. Down 21-14. They'll begin 1st and 10. In motion is Warren. Jackson now to throw on first down. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And the Chargers first down. A gain of 21 yards.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Chargers.
Here's Jackson. Open man is Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
16 more yards.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Still get a first down at the 1. They send Sutton in motion. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7. Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
It's now third down and 4.
Third and short, Jackson. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their second. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt.
And I can tell you firsthand, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Hardman now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. Now Williams. Moving to his right. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
On the pickup brings up second and 2.
Here's second and 2. Throwing is Williams. He finds De'Ami Brown. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
On first and 10, it's Williams. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half. Will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Jim DK. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. The third quarter begins with a run. And he's able to fight through one tackle here, pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a game of about one. Nick Emmanwori is there to make the play. On third down, it's Williams. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receivers. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big games like this.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
And it just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Las Vegas. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. Bates now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Raiders will extend this third-quarter lead.
Chargers 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey, middle. Nice one.
They'll start on the ground with Chubb. That's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he gets past the 35 to about the 37.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. On the handoff, this is Chubb. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down. Set to go now on first and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team's trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play in the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. The Chargers get set to kick it away. Nicole Hardman deep to return. And And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Raiders offense and Caleb Williams set to take over once more. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this guy, second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB.
A gain of 2.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
At the 19-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll work this out to the 23. Tackled there by Matt Wilson. Here's a third down and 3.
Third and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10 is the 37-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's now second and 6.
From the 41, here's second and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes third down.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
They'll go with the sneaks, and they've got it. Going to pick up the first down there. Right around midfield.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
He'll try the right side this time, and he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
Wilson on the tackle.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 9.
At the 50-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His 50th reception on the season. And he's got a first down to go with. They'll come up here, first and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Finding space at the 15. And he will score! Touchdown, Raiders. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Chargers 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
They send the tight end in motion.
At the 33-yard line.
Jackson now on second down. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. He goes right back to Sutton. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. To the air one more time with Jackson. The right side, that is hauled in by Warren. Second down, they need 3.
A 7-yard pick.
Again, it's Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Third down and 9. Throwing Jackson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. Off the play fake. Jackson. That one on target to Moore. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion. Right back to Moore, another grab. Now a timeout Chargers here as their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
At the 21-yard line.
Jackson up top again. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Chargers first down. First and goal, Los Angeles.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That one too far over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
That one brought in by Warren.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receivers, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point is up and through. And the Chargers are able to cut into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Up the middle they go. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Second and 5. They'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to let it go. Deep for Chase. So they're going to have it at their own 20-yard line.
I got to be honest, Mike, I'm a little surprised in the fact that they're even deciding to throw the ball, given the situation. I mean, it's unlikely that that decision will cost them the game, but stranger things have happened on a football field.
Play action now. Jackson. On second and long.
It's second down.
Now, Jackson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Jackson looking to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Williams going to look to throw it on first down.
Oh, my God.
Here's another ball that's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over here at their own 22. They'll go up for first and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one, a win for the Raiders. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year.